This is a quick rant. I wanted to go to the gym, and Generation Iron posted a picture, and I only saw the picture because I follow Phil Heath, and Phil Heath made a very very long comment that he already deleted, and but I have to tell you one thing before it. So Generation Iron posted a picture of Phil Heath and saying, now that Phil Heath won the sixth Mr. O title, it feels that 10 is very doable possibility. And when he do so, he will certainly become the greatest of all of bodybuilding. So this was a very, very positive post of Generation Iron. But as everything positive, the bigger you get, the more fans you get, the more haters you get. Okay, so or people who are criticizing you, but some people mean it in a positive way. There is constructive criticism. But some people, of course, they just want to hate. But those guys are never successful people, because there's unsuccessful and unhappy people who don't want you to be successful. They don't want us to do something or something like that. What DJ Khaled is always saying. So a person wrote, "I love how people on Phil's Dick talk about his genetics. Yes, he has good genetics, so do Kai, Dexter, and Roden, and most of other top pros. He certainly is not on another level. This year definitely showed more than ever that everyone else was so close, but as has always been the case with the Olympia, they always like to promote a long-running champion, Arnold, Dorian, Ronnie, Jay. Rarely has there ever been two different champions over 2 consecutive years. If anything, Phil just had better control of the stage and stage presence. It's a bogus judging system to boot. I like Phil, seems like a cool guy, and compared to other pros, he doesn't have his ego in his stratosphere. But did he deserve to win this year? Didn't any of the other guys on stage present a package good enough to win? There is more to winning the Olympia than good genetics. Honestly, I don't think Phil looked much different than he did last year." So that was basically an opinion of somebody on Instagram that likes Phil Heath, but he says that he didn't improve to last year very much, and that other people could have won the Sando too. So this is, but I even think that Phil improved incredibly from last year to this year and has deserved to defend his title. But, the interesting thing comes now. Phil read this, and Phil commented, on this picture, and, tagged this person and made the answer that was as long as this person's opinion. Okay, so as a Mr. Olympia, winner that just won the Olympia, that should be on holiday or something like that, he not only read the comment, but he answered. He made an answer, and this wasn't even a question. So Phil seems like reading a lot of people's opinion, and that's okay. But he, like I said, he responded, and his statements were basically that he knew that in the last year he didn't, show the performance he could show and things like that. But this year he was very good and things like that, and he was seeming to be a little disappointed of this guy's opinion. I think, I don't know, because I can't read the comment now because he deleted it. He seems to deleted it, and so that I don't have any proof for you, and I'm not the guy who is screenshotting things. But nowadays it seems like you sometimes have to screenshot some things to prove it at the end, because you can always edit your comment, you can always delete your comment. But I responded to this thing too, because I said, I hope this comment is still up. I said, "Phil, why are you even comment on guys who say their opinion? Let people have opinions. You are number one on the planet, but you're reacting to everyone that's hating or only criticizing you. Do you think you're the only champ that got criticism? Stand over it and get respected. Learn of characters like Kevin Leroney or Kai Green. Everybody laughs about the Grateful story with Kai Green, but does he react or hate? In your mind, you are like a little hater, even though you're number one for 6 consecutive years. Stick to the positive. Not everybody can love you. Why not caring for the positive people? Your personality doesn't match your character, in my opinion, bro." And the last sentence, I even had to make another comment because you'll know that English is my first language, and I switched up little things. And I said your personality and reactions doesn't match your body, okay? And the state of success. I wanted to say at Phil Heath, by the way, I just saw you now blocked me too. What the fuck, Phil? Are we really that insecure? So the thing is that Phil Heath blocked me. Why I use the past tense? Because he unblocked me again, okay? So he blocked me after saying my first comment, and in my second comment I said your personality and reaction doesn't match your body and the state of success. By the way, I just saw you now blocked me too. What the fuck, Phil? Are you really that insecure? And a lot of other guys said, Phil blocked me, or could you unblock me? And then I saw that Phil Heath unblocked me again, but he deleted all his prior comments. And only one comment is left, which is positive. And I want to say that, yeah, I feel like, Phil could be much more appreciated by the bodybuilding community. I don't, when he would, act more the way he should act or be confident about his body, because there will always be haters. Do you think that Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't have haters or people who criticize him? There will always be people who criticize him. But the time you have people who criticize you, you know that you are worth criticizing. You know what I mean? So the more public you get, the more known and famous you get, the more fans you get too. But the more haters you get. And I think the difficulty is, or the goal should be, to have a good balance between fans and haters. So as long as the haters keep being in the low spots, or the fans are way more, you have way more fans than haters, it's all okay, because you always will have some haters or people who criticize you. Even I have a lot of people who criticize me, but I don't see it as insult or something like that, because there are also guys that are doing constructive criticism. That means that they really want you to even get better and want to say their opinion. How you could. Do you have to take it serious? No, bro. You don't have to. You don't have to take it serious. But you just got another Mr. Olympia title, and you are, reacting to persons that maybe not even, are into bodybuilding themselves. So why you even do that? You should be way more positive. See the positive. See the 90% of positive people. Concentrate on them and be more appreciated by them. I think that's the reason why Kai Green is more famous than you. Even though you are the champion and not Kai. Or even Cavallari, you got more attention than you. Why? Because, he is more secure about his person and his character, and he has the mind of the champion, and you probably have the mind of the champion too, but the character, how you should maybe act in public, I don't know, man. I don't know. But thank you that you unblocked me again, so I can see your page again. Okay. But I think you could be way more appreciated when you would respond more to positive comments than to the negative ones. And I want to prove too that I'm not a hater. And like I read off my comment, and I even said, this is very, very recent. Amazing job. This was after he defended his title. This is a private message. Amazing job, Phil. People talk the talk, you walk the walk. I want to meet you one day and do a video next year, Fibo. Of course, he didn't answer, okay? And prior to that, this is very, very long time ago, I had a blog, which I'm not active now, where I said, could we do an interview? And he didn't respond to that too. But, so I did, often-wise, I did very positive comments. And the only thing which he reacted to was the thing when I said some constructive criticism, which I really meant in a positive way, and he blocked me. And after my second comment, he unblocked me. So You know, if I would be Phil Heath, won the title, $400,000 in cash, you know, just 2 days, or, you know, not 2 days, you know, today is Thursday, but last Saturday, it's not even a week. I wouldn't give a fuck. Bro, don't give a fuck. Look at the video footage of Arnold back then. He was so confident and positive, and, you know, he didn't give a fuck. Why you are giving so much, you know, damn importance to that comments or so? You know, keep being positive, and I still want to meet you one day and maybe talk a little off the camera too. So stay tuned. Congratulations again. And Phil, don't see everything as a hate, and not everybody will ever appreciate you, your body, or your character. That's normal. But if you do things like that, even less guys will appreciate you. Even to, you know, you. I think you don't feel appreciated enough being a Mr. Olympia champion. But think about yourself. I mean, why it is probably the case, and this is probably the case. Okay. So let's look into things more positive. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel. Shout out to Phil Heath.